Are Chinese allowed to marry foreigners? The marriage registration statute just specifies the procedure, including the marriage registration procedure and divorce procedure with foreigners. Therefore, it is generally accepted that there is no such restriction on Chinese marrying foreigners anymore in practice nowadays. This is Sandra Made and Zun Qianxun. They are in many ways like millions of newly married couples around the world. Made, aged 27, is a housewife who looks after their 10-month-old baby, while Zhu, aged 43, is a fishing captain and the family breadwinner. But in China, they have become an online sensation. The couple began live streaming funny skits of their home life on Chinese social media platform Kuaishou in February. They now have 120,000 followers. Made says their videos are popular because people are not used to seeing an African woman with a Chinese man. Everyone loves Sandra and thinks she's outgoing, says Zhu. The couple makes about 5,000 yuan, that is $727 a month, through virtual gifts donated by fans on the site, which can be exchanged for money. They met 3 years ago when Zhu was working in Cameroon, where Made ran a hair salon. A year later, Zhu proposed and the couple married in March 2017. Soon after, they relocated to Zhu's hometown near Dandong in Liaoning province in northeast China. In 2016, there were just 1,700 mixed marriages in Liaoning, which is home to 43.7 million people, according to China's National Bureau of Statistics. But Zhu says there are 5 other Chinese men in his town with African wives, and they all met in Africa. A love affair. Earlier this month, Chinese President Xi Jinping pledged to invest $60 billion in Africa over the next 3 years at the Triennial Forum on China-Africa Cooperation in Beijing. It was symbolic of how China's ties with the continent have deepened over the past 2 decades. About 10,000 Chinese-owned firms operate in Africa today, according to American research firm McKinsey, and a significant number of Africans have moved to China. Their main base is the southern manufacturing city of Guangzhou, where about 20,000 African migrants live, according to Gordon Matthews, a professor of anthropology at the Chinese University of Hong Kong and author of The World in Guangzhou, Africans and Other Foreigners in South China. In Guangzhou, romances between Africans and Chinese people are not uncommon, but they mostly involve a Chinese woman and an African man, according to Matthews. That's partly because there are more male African traders in Guangzhou than female, he said. But Chinese women are also more socially adept, socially skilled, and speak better English than Chinese men, so they are more likely to marry foreigners than Chinese men. But not everyone's reaction has been so positive. Initially, Zhu's mother, Zhao Fengqing, was against their union. How can a Chinese marry a black woman? She questioned. According to her, the woman can leave at any time, and that's why at the beginning, both her and her husband said no to the marriage, she told Al Jazeera. But the couple say Zhao has since become fond of her daughter-in-law. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, share, and like for more stories and videos.